Hi, welcome to my second video on Let's Be Real. Today I'm going to be discussing about the LGBT community, bullying, religion, which is a very touchy subject, and I'm going to be discussing today about the rights of the LGBT community and my views. Again, these are my views. That does not necessarily mean they are right, and it does not necessarily mean that you sit there and criticize me for my rights. Okay? Let's start out with hate crimes. Now, you teach your kids to hate. Your children are not accountable. They are only being taught what they see. So if you go around saying, look at that fag, look at that dyke, look at that lesbo, look at that, that's disgusting, that's gross, that's wrong, your kids are going to pick up on that. Why? Because they look up to you. You are their teacher. They see that. And then when they get older and they're in school and they happen to see somebody who dresses like a gay person, who acts like they're gay, are going to do the same thing. Why? Because you've taught them that. Do you realize that every hour somebody commits suicide because of bullying? Whether you're in high school, whether you're in college, whether you're grown up and working, they kill themselves because of the constant bullying. Doesn't make it right. And unless you walk on water and heal the blind and sick and raise the dead, then you have no right to judge and tell another human being they're going to go to hell. Do not look at the twig in your brother's eye when you have a log in your own. Don't judge. Don't teach your children to judge. Let's be real. This is the real world. You have no right whatsoever to judge another human being. It's God's deal, not yours. Now, I don't know the Bible inside and out, but I do know that it says that if you believe in Jesus and you believe there's a higher power and you believe that He died on the cross for your sins and He rose from the dead, that you will enter the kingdom of heaven. It does not say that if you lie down and are with some other human being of your liking, because you love them, because you're in love with them, that you're going to go to hell. It does not say anything like that in the Bible. Because if you can open up the Bible and show me where it says, Jesus says that homosexuality is wrong, in the red print where Jesus talks, then let's have a conversation. Let's be real. Because I don't see it. I just don't. Jesus wants us to love each other. Jesus does not want you to teach your children to hate. Doesn't teach you. Doesn't have you go and call us horrible names and burn our houses and spray paint rude, crude comments on our cars. We don't do that to you. Do we? No, we don't. We are not aliens. Our blood is just as red as yours. We go to work. We have jobs. We drive our cars. We have families. Just like you. We love, we feel, we cry, we get mad, we get happy. We celebrate our birthdays just like you. Let's be real. I have friends who are transgender. I have a really good friend back in Brooklyn who's transgender, and he's having the hardest time trying to find a job. Why? Because he is trans. Because God forbid if you hire a trans man, what's he going to do? Rub it off on you? Give me a break. This is what he is. This is how he feels. We are not going to rub off on you. This is how we are. This is how we were born. You see these programs, proven fact that these kids who are 4 or 5 that come out of the womb as a female, that know inside their body that they're male. Are they going to go to hell because that's what they choose? I don't think so. About 5 months ago, a friend of mine took me to a place in Manhattan. It's called the Sex Shop, I believe. And inside that, it talks about the history of homosexuality, and they have these videos up on the wall of animals, like the great white whale, monkeys, pigs, all kinds of animals. And some of them are 2 females having sex, or 2 males having sex. Is God going to send those animals to hell because that's the way it is? Some of these animals have never seen a human being, so you can't sit there and say, "Oh, well, they're just doing what they've seen." No, some of them were out in the wilderness, and they're doing that. It's the way God made them. God does not make trash. He doesn't make a mistake. And since he doesn't make a mistake, and we were born this way, then, what does that tell you? He made us the way he made us, for whatever reason. Don't judge us at all. Like I said, unless you walk on water, and you heal the blind, and you raise the dead, don't judge us. I'm very fortunate to have a really good mom who doesn't judge me. My mom don't go to rallies, and she don't go walk in the parade and have these signs supporting her gay child. She just does it. But she supports me and loves me and believes in me just the same. And my mom is a God-fearing woman and goes to church. And she loves me. She may not agree with the way I love, but she loves me. And she supports me. In fact, my mom was the one who knew that I was gay before I even knew I was gay. And then when I started wanting to come out more, she came to me and said, "Are you gay?" And of course, when it's in your face like that, you have to say, "Yeah, I am." But she knew. She's known ever since I was a kid that I was gay. But she doesn't sit there and tell me I'm going to go to hell. My mom believes that we're born this way. This is who we are. We can't help who we are. Do not judge. Do not bully. You have no right. So let's be real. You be real. Would you want your children that you're teaching to hate have maybe a gay person come up and pick on them because they have straight parents and call them breeders? You breeder, you're a ugly breeder. You're nasty. You're wrong. You're gross. Would you want that? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. You would not want to judge another human being for who they are. Especially if you are the Christians or whatever religion you are. You wouldn't want that. Don't judge us. You have no room to judge. One person judges us. Don't bully. Don't hate. Don't kill. Don't beat up another person because of the way they feel. Because unless you walk 10 miles in their shoes, you have no right whatsoever. None. So let's be real. Let's think before we say things. Think. Would I want someone to do that to me? Is that what you want? Don't judge. It's not your right. Not saying you have to like it, but don't bully. Don't judge. And be real. Thank you.